Good morning, afternoon, and evening to everyone here. Yes, all four of you. I think. Alright, yeah. It's probably four for now. We're going to give everyone just another minute or so before we actually begin. In the meantime, enjoy Goris's remix to just playing around with the door. He seems to be having fun, and frankly, I can't stop him. Doors on fours. I like to play my doors on fours. Alright, Goris. Whatever you say. Oh, that's fun. I'm gonna try and get this out just a little bit more. Oh, terrorizing fort. This is going to be a fun tournament. I can already feel it. Shouldn't pull this into that out twice. If only it was that simple, my friend. By the way, once again, thanks to Gent for organizing this tournament. As the door. Sir. By the way, in case you haven't noticed, I am on a different mic because frankly the other one is steadily getting worse. So now I'm just limited to the mic that's on my laptop. You know, the built-in mic. It's not fun. Even if I lose, I at least got everyone to hear my sweet remix. Ah, yes, the door. The only way that this could be better is if he somehow managed to do it on beat with the music. Now that would be impressive, considering the minute delay. Alright. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to the main screen here. And why dude? Okay, I guess it just broke for a second. Sure. Rabin Light is new here. Say hello. Hello, Rabin. Rabin? I assume it's Rabin. I'm not good with names. I do apologize. Anyways, let's get this tournament started, why don't we? As soon as Goris is done playing with the door. There we go. Alright, so we have in Boartown, Giger Goris the Third, and coming in from the what are the names again? Coming in from the Wolf Army, the Arilou. I'm pronouncing that right. Alright, let's go ahead and get this started here. We have in the top right Arilou, the Wolf Army. And on the left, we have the Boartown Militia, represented by Giger Goris III. So far, pretty standard setup here. As a reminder, for the units that are not into play, it is pigeons and skunks. Neither of those can be brought in. So, neither opponent has those. This is good. Goris already having a 1-point lead due to the level difference between both him and Arilou. So, yeah. Goris will only need to win 2 games, whereas Arilou will need to win 3. Anyways, we have standard 8-farm set up here. We have a crap ton of mills and then a completely void bottom. Pretty much all the gameplay is going to take place in this upper half of the map. See here, we have both units starting out very simply with just squirrels. Looks like they're just going to be using moles as supporting units rather than full-on, suddenly, hidey-ho, your farm is gone. Ask Gil for proper pronunciation or Lego. Alright, I'll be sure to get around to that whenever I get the chance. And so we have Arilou here going ahead and expanding onto this mill. I suppose it's fairly safe actually, since there's only like barely an entry point in that corner. It's actually ridiculously defendable. I suppose Goris a little bit further out, but he does have this mill as well with only one real point of attack. And Goris, ooh, is he going to punish this early expand? So it looks like he's going to do. He's going to try for it anyways. He's going to get easily mopped up by defender's advantage here. And Arilou, just simply having more units, manages to take the fight with ease. That was easily a couple moles and a few squirrels, giving Arilou an early lead, giving him the ability to just go ahead and continue farming and expand further on that lead. And Goris running back here. It looks like he might be trying again, only this time he's going to try and bring toads into the fray. That will definitely do a chunk of damage to the frontline moles. I sold something, but I don't know what it was. And Arilou, ooh, going into camps now. As Goris, he's going to go ahead and try and make this push here. Pretty saturated army. And Arilou, he's going to respond with a ton of squirrels, still keeping his moles. He's got a few more building up. Ooh, the toad's working away. And it looks like, ooh, that's 1, that's 2. 2 farms down immediately. And Goris is going to pull back. Ooh, that was bad. That was rough. I felt that one. Anyways, Goris, I think he overall came out on top, but it was fairly close. Since he was able to knock Arilou down a couple of farms. Arilou still with a decent eco advantage though. Looks like Goris is just trying to end this here and now. Looks like that's what this game plan's gonna be. Arilou going to try to hide around a little bit. They're going to go ahead and try and get these expansions. And the camps. Ooh, the cam immediately goes down. That is not good for Arilou. But he's got the second cam up. Ooh, and the camps are shredding away. And that's it. Once again, Goris coming out on top with the lower tech army. Not having to greedy expand as much. As promised, this is a, what's it called? 1 minute delay, by the way, so I do apologize if I don't immediately respond to people. Arilou doing some scouting around, trying to see if Goris is up to any boar-related shenanigans, probably. But it looks like Goris, he's just going for this early game rush here. Trying to keep his opponent down. I would personally like to see some falcons come in from Arilou. Gonna try and shred again. Ooh, one of the cams immediately bursted down to the freaking toads. West side, I don't have to worry about saying skunk accidentally. Arilou coming out on top, but at what cost? We have reached past the 5-minute mark, by the way, so farms are starting to fallow out. Goris having sold a good deal of his army there. If Arilou scouts this and goes in for the punish, that could very easily be GG. I don't know. Ooh. He might go for it. It looks like in the end he decided otherwise. Yeah. It looks like he's starting to put up a defense now, but I think the higher tech army, like, Arilou technically has more units and higher tech, so I think this is going to be a shred down. The cam's dead, but they have taken up so much damage. And the last of this unit here, Goris, is just going to surrender. Spectacular work right there. And return to lobby. Both teams already selecting new units once again. Goris this time switching over to the KSR. As I rush to quickly change the score of this here. Nailed it. Perfect. We have on the left Arilou, and in this right here, Goris the third. That's why we need total food value graph. Yeah. Total food value graph win. Here, Arilou scouting out. Both teams scouting out early. Goris here going for a different strat. Looks like he's going to try for a much later game approach. Utilizing Squirrel, Falcon, Cam, Snake, Boar, and Wire. And Arilou utilizing Squirrel, Mole, Falcon, Cam, Snake, and Wolf. So, a very little difference here between the two of them. And Arilou, ooh, I like this. Goris doesn't even see the Mole Crush coming in. I don't know if it's going to get that one in specific. Ooh, it does. That is... Oh, is he going to go for it again? No. No, I don't think he can do it a second time. Could he do... No, he sells. He manages to sell. Ooh. That one's a little less worth it. He's going to try this again. And, yeah, no, he's just going to cut his losses right there. Ah. Fancy mole play. But, I mean, what, 20 food difference I think that ended up being? See if he lost 1, he lost 2. Almost lost a third. I think it's like a 5 food difference. Ultimately though, both sides going to go ahead and expand. Arilou just being a little bit too greedy there. Kind of gave up that little bit of early lead that he had. And I see here Arilou already queued up a farm, has a second Warren up. Goris, he's just gonna go 2 farm, 2 Warren. Arilou built up a third. And it looks like he might try something with these squirrels here. I don't think he will. Yeah. Oh, wait. The fake out. Fake out. Ooh, he's gonna be coming in. Ooh, I think his opponent, Goris, definitely knows something's up now. Ooh, what's gonna be his response here? Gonna try and build a bit more skunk. Very greedy here. Having gone 4 farms already on his 2nd expansion. And he's going to lose 1 immediately. And he's going to take this engage. And that is very rough for Goris. He's just going to surrender immediately after that. He sees what's happening. He knows what's up. Arilou going into Mellify now, as Goris becomes Hopper, Bugbearer of the Common Folk. Don't know if they're trying to do this on purpose, just to mess with me. Either way, different music. I'm okay with this. I like the music in this game. And a little bit of a connection issue right there. Bottom farm's gonna go ahead and get queued up. We have in the center top area, Giga Goris the third, representing Board Town. And in this bottom area, we have Arilou. Goris in grave danger. Yeah. Guess I'm really just checking on the stream now just to see what's up. Make sure everything's still running. Meantime, sorry about that. Got distracted briefly. We have kind of a countered mole rush. You guys, I guess if you're going to counter mole rush, you're going to counter it with mole rush. Either way, a slight advantage there for Arilou. Okay, they're switching colors. Actually took me up a little bit. That is pretty funny. And looks like, yeah, it looks like it's happening again, but this time on Goris' side. Arilou having none of it, and he's just going to leave, build a couple squirrel warrens, actually build one and expand into a mill. See here, looks like Goris gonna go ahead and set up a mole right there. Kind of an interesting place if you ask me. Mole warrens are a bit weaker than any of the others. They can take less damage. As a result, warren tanking with them is a much less effective strat. And it looks like Goris, he's just going to probably go in for the push here, knowing that his opponent's economy is a bit tied up with the mill. He's going to start coming in. He's going to start working away at the mill. His opponent, Arilou, looks like Arilou's just going to let him have it. Almost, anyways. I think that's going to be a dead mill here in just a second. Yep. That's 60 food gone, but at what cost? Goris is gonna have to retreat back to his home. And it looks like Arilou is gonna come in with a massive push. All of his units at the ready. He's gonna go ahead and take care of that mole warren now. A little bit of defender's advantage here. Goris looks like he's gonna go straight into cams. Very bold strategy if you ask me. At least in my opinion. Looks like they're going to do this dance here. Looks like Arilou's going to come in for another push. He also managed to grab this corner farm, which I didn't even realize. A barrage of bullet fire in rapid succession. I think Goris holds, but he is 2 farms shy now. He's still trying to get that cam up. Brief second of lag. Looks like Arilou about to go in again. Just keeping this early game pressure on. But the cam is out now. And I don't think Arilou knows about it. He does not. Hi, Warhorn. But oh, he has cams of his own. Didn't even realize. Always feels confident, but he's gonna start trying to whack away at this cam. And I don't think it's gonna be enough. The cam left at 4 HP. And it looks like, yeah, Arilou, he's just probably going to take it from here. Make sure that his cams have plenty of HP, build that extra mole warren. And he's just going to come in, more than likely for the kill. Yeah, no, these 2 cams are just going to shred through. And Goris, with the advantage, fails the attack against Arilou. So, good job, Arilou. Good job. See here, as we do that, going to go ahead and start summoning the other 2. And actually, while I'm here, turn to lobby. There we go. Double check to make sure. summons have been called out. Now to start renaming. And as for this next round, we have Tosh, Big Pippin Tosh on the attack versus Heartseed on the defense. Tosh coming in from the Badger Brothers. That's right. I remember that one. And Heartseed defending for the Boardtown Militia. So we got Heartseed def, and that is not set up right. Why is it not set up right? I just reposition that. I don't know. I did that. I have everything set to center. Or so I thought. Let's get that a little bit better centered. Alright, Tosh is on his way. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and just let them know that I'm ready. There we go. Go, 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 I say. And onwards. I still haven't reset the scores, haven't I? Smooth one, me. This one is going to be balanced as they are about the same weight. Yeah, we could potentially get a full 5 matches in this one. We shall see. In the meantime, we have, in the far bottom here, we have Heartseed, and in the left side, we have Pippin Tosh. Once again, I remind you, Pippin Tosh coming in from the attack as the Badger Brothers, and Heartseed defending. For the Boardtown Militia. I swear I'm good with lords. And we got fairly standard opening so far here. No shenanigans involved. Deck-wise, we have Squirrel, Lizard, Ferret, Boar, Wire, and Balloon. And then for Tosh's deck, we have Squirrel, Lizard, Falcon, Cam, Snake, and Badger. I was going to go ahead and put that rather forward Warren down. Heartseed putting down a Lizard Warren first. Putting down 2 Lizard Warrens in actuality. Really, we've got nothing going on here at the moment. Heartseed going to go ahead and cover that little side entrance there with wire, knowing that it is an exposed front that an enemy could just snake on through and just poke a Warren down, poke a what's it called? Poke down a farm. Ooh, this early Lizard Rush coming in. He's going to just barely get that. I do not think he'll have too much of a food advantage there, but he definitely made his opponent use up 60 right then. He's going to try and get this wire up, but I think it's going to be a little bit too late for the wire. Yeah, wire gets easily destroyed. And now he's going to start blowing away Warrens. Pure Lizards, though, beating down Squirrels with relative ease, just making their range useless with their Swift Tree. That being said, Pippin Tosh has built up more Lizards, and is probably going to be ready to engage again. However, Heartseed, he's just massing up a lizard ball. Right, kind of just respecting his units. Tosh gets in a half-decent scout. But, ooh, can he pull off this little sneaky? He's not going to try that way. He's just going to pull back. Get up a few more units. We're at a point now where can we create a boom squirrels and moles from next week? I would honestly love to see that. I feel like you could potentially get some very interesting lizard-based games. Heartseed though, floating a lot of food for the moment. Trying to make a... Oh, I see what was happening. I'm betting. Let's see here. Oh, it looks like that one little bit of wire gets a farm. Going to try and chase it down. I think he saw him building farms up in this corner though, but he definitely does not know about boar is on the way. Tosh building up camps though. And it looks like Heartseed is going to go for a counter push here. However, the Warren tanks up a little bit. Easily soaks up some of the damage. Gonna fall back into his own forces. A lot of his units getting easily destroyed in that engagement. That being said, Boar is ready to come up as soon as he has the food. Ooh, but the tier 1s though are steadily eating away up until now. The supply block probably a little bit disadvantageous, but I mean Tosh isn't even aware of the boar still. Oh no, wait, he is. When did he become aware of the boar? I guess he must have scouted earlier. Didn't really see when. And it looks like he's going to try for this corner approach again. However, this is a narrow field. Lizards are not great here. Looks like, ooh boy, that is some very easy destruction of forces. Ooh, get that, there you go. Get that cam, get the last of his forces. His reinforcements coming in from the other direction. Picking off a Warren. I don't think getting much else done now. And Mr. Butters is here and ready to wreck things. He's going to try and get in a little bit more tier 1, building up that last Warren, just to kind of make sure that he doesn't have food just floating around uselessly. Ooh, the snakes are out though. We have one snake anyways. I'm watching over this high ground here. Once again, wire that back up. I mean, his opponent could very well likely try and take that path again. At the very least, he gets a notification whenever that is attacked and can see it on the map. Ooh, snakes are out though. It looks like Tosh is trying to build up a couple more before Heartseed comes in and tries to wreck day with Boar. He's not seeing much else, so it's pretty safe to assume for his opponent that he's just tiered up for the time being into a tier 2. This heavily lizard comp with very few squirrels in it. A little bit bothersome. He's going to switch out some of them for the ferrets. Very interesting choice, if I say so myself. I personally like to see Tosh build up a couple of falcons or something, just to further burst down the boar. Heartseed has very little upper range other than things like balloon. Tosh here just trying to get in that good scout. Meantime, we have a badger coming out for Tosh. It should be ready here soon. I don't think, it is not scouted. Heartseed, he's gonna start bringing in his army. I see this in full picture. Ooh, artillery. Yes, ferrets. Oh, one of the snakes gone immediately. This artillery definitely going to help out in the long run. As Heartseed goes ahead and expands to a 3rd mill. I have off to the side here. This is where the ferret dance starts becoming a fun thing to deal with. Arilou having chosen Pimpin' Tosh for his fantasy league, because that is a thing, and I do not take part in it because I have 0 betting power. And this is just a little bit of a dance here. Ooh, one of the snakes gets hit with a ferret shot, and he is just going to rush in. Snake's almost dead. Ooh, the artillery is working away, but this boar is not coming out of this fight alive. And here comes the badger. I think, ooh, this badger's just starting to shred away. Pimpin' Tosh is starving, meaning that he has to make his move here and now. He's going to try and get his units in. Ooh, the micro. Oh, the badger is gone. Pimpin' Tosh might be done here. Oh, go ahead and get that cam out. And Pimpin' Tosh going to surrender. That was fantastic. I love ferrets. Quick say something possible about France. I like their food. France's food is delicious. Very good work from both players. Here in the right section of the map we have Heartseed, and in the far left we have Pimpin' Tosh. I need to update the scores real quick. Please. Okay. One's gonna have, for the most part, standard of. Oh. Hang on a second. We might be having some technical issues here. Yeah. Looks like there were some technical issues on Heartseed's end. So, we might just be a moment. Going ahead and allowing the restart since it was early in the game. Whenever Francis prayed, Tosh throws the game. Beautiful. There's Heartseed, once again. Goris, real quick, everyone, praise fans. I love the chat. Anyways, we're going to try this again. Hopefully Heartseed's issue is fixed with the bottom section of the map. Anyways, in the left, we have Heartseed, and in the right, we have Pimpin' Tosh. Both players running very similar decks. The only difference is that Pimpin' Tosh is running moles instead of lizards. Heartseed going to go ahead and fall back. Pimpin' Tosh looking like he's having a little bit of trouble navigating here. Yeah, very standard opening so far, just 8 farm. Pimpin' Tosh was going for a mole rush in that previous game, because of the technical issues. Praise fans, not this UK. Both players putting down the warrants at the same time. And ooh, this very good response. I think it's a little bit late though. Yeah. Not that it matters. Heartseed, once again, going for early mass lizards. Trying to see if he can go ahead and put the pressure on his opponent. Tosh briefly thought about purchasing a mill, but didn't. Instead, opts to go straight for tier 2 cams. Easily a good counter to Heartseed's deck here, and his plan of action. Y'all having fun in the chat, by the way? Because it seems like y'all are having fun. And it's not even about the game, it's about dissing France and, or not France, dissing the UK and praising France. Don't get me wrong, I'm more of a French, personally. Anyways, we have this push going on here from Heartseed. It looks like the cams just easily worked away his opponent. That being said, he did lose a farm and a number of squirrels. Looks like Tosh here, he's gonna try and go in for the counter attack. He's definitely got the... Ooh, he manages to get the cam. I think he's gonna be forced back for now. A good counterintuitive push right there from Heartseed. Should quickly take care of the problem before it becomes a problem. And Heartseed, he's going to move in again with the attack. Looks like his opponent's army is going to come in. He manages to get 2 farms down. Oh, 1 cam goes down. 2 cams go down. Looks like he has reached too many lizards per enemy cam. And he's just going to start working away at his warrens. I think, yeah, that's a very good push. Both cams destroyed. His opponent's army destroyed, and a number of warrens gone. Very good push from Heartseed. I think he's about to take it from here, probably. And he has enough lizards to just kind of, yeah, just run in, easily grab that warren. He's gonna easily grab this tier 2. I think this is gonna be another win for Heartseed, because this is gonna be critical damage. Or at least near critical damage. Tosh, you're gonna go ahead and try and build moles here. I think the stream might have lagged there for a second. And Heartseed, he's gonna go in for this final push here. I think this is gonna be killing. Tosh left with only a few farms now to his name. And one of them is about to go fallow, though. So at the very least, not all of them are going to go out whenever they do. That being said, I do not think it's going to matter. Just the constant amount of lizards easily rushing in and giving good old Heartseed here another victory. Quickly adjust the scores before they go in. Heartseed going with the same deck. Tosh switching his up. Okay. We have Tosh this time. He's going to be bringing in toads. Easily a hard counter to mass squirrels. Yeah, left, Tosh, and on the right Heartseed. I just realized I really could have been using a lot of this time to just talk about the map in general. Once again, this right side, effectively unusable except for this mill here, couple mills here for Tosh. We have this mill right here, which has the stairway to nothing but a flat wall of sadness and disappointment. Buff cams. I think cams are in a good spot. I say as a beginner player. As a scrub. Looks like a standard A farm openings. I do kind of like the map for Heartseed. If he wants to have an aggressive option, he can go over here. If he wants a safer option that he can easily defend, he can go over here, because then it's just choke point, really. And unfortunately, skunks are not allowed, because that would be just in all the better position right here. Tosh kind of just... I like it. This base is a dangerous place to expand. These two are safe and out of the way, but can be a bit difficult to defend should he choose to wind his way through here. Anyways, we have multiple units starting to build up now. And some half-decent armies. Heartseed switching out his lizards for a decent number of squirrels here. Not really going for a lizard ball like he has the last couple of times, which will throw his opponent off, as his opponent has a number of toads now. Once again, talk's still going on about France. Heartseed, he was going. Looks like he was trying to go for a flank here, but he could not. Ooh, got a half-decent toad connection there. Gonna try and use this war into tank. Let's see here. Ooh. The squirrels are able to much more effectively kite and damage, mind you, against the toads. This strategy mix-up definitely putting Tosh at a bit of a disadvantage. He has yet to expand, and I think he's lost a fair number of food that way. I'll try play tomorrow. Let me double check the announcements. No, actually. There has been zero mention of Owl Tribe being in any of the games so far. That being said, it could change. It could change. Owl Tribe is currently MIA, seeing as they were RNG'd out of the 4-man FFA to ban units. Luckily, they will be in the next one. Tosh here, getting a nice deep scout here. Got a little bit of wire set up to prevent any future aggression. Tosh is like, alright, I'll tech up a little bit. Ooh, carrying a lot of food there. He's gonna, yeah, figured as much. I think his opponent's going to see it. Oh yeah, just barely seeing it. I don't think Tosh realizes that his opponent saw the badger. Let's see, it looks like he's going to respond by building a tier 3 of his own. I really have no side to root for. I looked at signing up just a little bit too late, unfortunately. Oh well. Heartseed, he's going to go ahead and unblock his boar. Building a few of his units, specifically his lizards, which I think is a good choice. He's got this nice wall of wire here, easy command of this choke point, but leaving this entrance exposed. I think Tosh knows of existence. Yeah. Tosh very plainly sees the boar. And he is desperately trying to build up snakes. Ooh, this balloon tower's chipping away at his HP and denying him that scout that he needed. Or wanted, I guess. Wasn't really a need in that instance. There's a few lizards here coming out. Badger and boars both up and ready to rock this world. Ooh, and a little bit chipped away. A large amount of tier 1, while will shred away at the badger, it's a matter of whether or not the badger can rev up with all these balloons and whatnot in the way first. If the badger is allowed to rev up, then that could spell some serious trouble for Heartseed's army. And especially since the Badger can also move, that'll be easy avoidance of the shots. And his opponent's going to start going in, trying to poke away at the balloons. Definitely did not need to call all of his army there. I think Heartseed is just trying to bait out another attack. Ooh, I think that got one of the squirrels. It did. Tosh here looking to trying to pick off that other balloon. But it is fully restored now. There's a lot of army dancing going on here. The balloon giving his opponent easy advantage sight advantage over his opponent's army. And he'll just see the warrants too. So his opponent definitely sees a lot. Ooh, I think the snake's gonna, yep. Oh, those snakes. Okay, he manages to save them, at least for the moment. And just keep on moving him around, trying to dance against this ferret. Heartseed gonna move up his balloon just a little bit more. Trying to see if he can get his opponent's farms, which are, you know, non-existent. Maybe it's no. But ooh, a little bit of a push there. You're gonna micro his Badger around. Come on. Ooh, that's a good rev. That is a very good rev. And the Badger goes down. Boar has 2 stacks of poison. Ooh, I think that's gonna be enough. If I remember correctly, poison resets whenever it takes damage. Boar goes down, but takes out a good chunk of units with it. And this is just gonna be a loss for Tosh here. He has no army left. His opponent's just going to go straight for that Badger that's building. And there it goes. And that is more than likely going to be GG's. Tosh having, yeah, 0 army left, basically. Beautiful games. Heartseed taking it with yet another defense. Beautiful work from both players. Let's see here, double check the announcements, see who's next. Marmu versus Lego Man. So, Marmu. Who's Lego Man? He should be in here. I love that. Need a minute again. That is fine. That gives me time to Just that way. It's remarked 3-0 for Heartseed in defense. Now we reset again. Alright. It's gonna be a full reset. See. An 0-2 lead for Enamel. That is on defense. So, yeah. Alright, looks like there has been a minor change of schedule here. Enamel versus Kolaru are going to go up. Marmu is currently unavailable, and Lego Man does not have, apparently, the time to wait for him. So we're going to go ahead and do Kolaru versus Enamel. Anyways, as you can tell, for those of you who are not in the Magnificent 21 board, we have Kolaru coming in from the Akasha Agency versus Enamel, getting attacked randomly from the Board Town militia. Let's go ahead and have a go. Yeah. A little bit of an initial lag spike. Here in the bottom, we have Kolaru, and in top right, we have Enamel. Enamel I have not seen pop up before, I think. I don't think, he has been here during 2020.2. Kolaru, though, gonna go for that mole rush. Definitely a bit far. And Enamel kind of responding a bit late, but it doesn't matter. Kolaru fakes it out, goes into the farms. Anyways, map-wise, it is very open. And okay, so there is a way to access those mills. Those are some very, very defendable mills of stealth. Spectacular. Otherwise though, map gen, it looks a bit better for Enamel than Kolaru, since Enamel does have access to a third mill with relative ease, whereas Kolaru only has 2 unless he scouts and gets one of these ones back here. Enamel having a couple of lizards out now, and they scream at each other about something. I don't know. I don't know. We have a couple of cabins on this side as well, which also makes this position just a little bit on the safer side for defense, should you ever get back there. Don't think either side has. Yeah. And they might know of its existence, but neither side knows that there are a couple of mills back there. You have Enamel here, building a nice build of Squizzards. Definitely a solid choice. gonna go ahead and expand, having our built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horns. Gonna check this little back corner here, see if there's a way that he could maybe access his opponent's base, and he finds it. You're going to build a few more squirrels here. His opponent's gonna start coming in. Both units trying to dance around. I'm gonna start the engage here. The Toad's gonna work away his opponent's forces, along with the Squirrel Mole push, and is going to be very easily in Kolaru's favor. And, ooh boy, this is already looking very bad for Enamel. I never reset the score. Oh wait, no wait, sorry, I did. I'm so used to it being a 0-0 game. I forget about the weight difference. It looks like Enamel's defensive positioning finally starting to kick in. Not defensive positioning, defender's advantage. Hey, I corrected myself that time. We're going to go ahead and build up some camps. Go ahead, take this expansion as well. And looks like Enamel is just going to call it there. Trying to desperately attack his opponent, which has way bigger army and eco. There we go. Good game, good game. Alright, I'm going with a different style of deck this time around. And here we go once again. Definitely a very wet map here. Very rainy. A lot of water. That's a lot of blue on the map. Here in the bottom right area, we have Kolaru. And in the far top, we have Enamel. Let's see here. Map-wise, it's messy. It is. Definitely not an ideal map for, I'd say, either party, personally. You have this center mill that kind of favors Enamel in terms of distance, but I think Kolaru's deck is going to benefit more from it, simply because he has a lot more poking potential with it. And then there is also this annoying cabin in the, just kind of between the two, preventing any rush that might take some time to get around it. See here. Kolaru, or not Kolaru, Enamel building up his warren a little bit early to my liking. But I mean, it's a farm in the end, so I can't really argue against that. I am tired. On both sides just trying to explore the map, get a sense of where they want to go. And during these first few minutes, please give us tier 3. That's what we all hope for, isn't it? Let's see here. In the meantime, Kolaru building very sneaky Verret right in this back corner. The opponent might have seen it whenever it was building, but now it's damn near invisible, really. I don't know if his opponent would have seen it. Opponent definitely would have seen it. It's Ferret going to go ahead, take care of this cabin that's in the middle. Enamel's starting to kind of see what's going on. He's built a couple of cams, but these cams are very late. Going to go ahead and try and expand. Both sides expanding. With Kolaru into the campfire and Enamel into this mill here. Now the Ferret's blasting away. Or keeps his forces behind his campfire. She took a little bit of damage, but it's nothing crazy. Ooh, a couple of squirrels definitely just got obliterated right there. Ferret's just going to just chip away and poke, trying to force an engagement that Enamel knows he won't be able to take. So he's just going to opt for this side mill over here. And that's an easily destroyed mill. Enamel having his forces at the ready. Looks like he's going to try to build a few more lizards, not... I don't think fully realizing that his opponent has toads. And now... these ferrets definitely getting their values worth. As they just strike down upon his opponent. And that mill barely... ooh, there it goes. Kolaru just instantly rebuys it. Doing that easy tanking. And all the cams are... all the toads actually exploding upon Enamel's forces. Snakes are going to come in. And I think this is just going to be a sweep from here. Yep. Enamel goes ahead and hits us with the surrender button. Moving it on to game 3. Or in a technical sense, game 5. Finished. Ooh, just in time. Anyways, here in the bottom section, in the world's easiest mill to defend, we have Kolaru. And over here on the top right, in the second easiest one to defend, we have Enamel. Let's see here, map-wise... it slightly favors Enamel, I'd want to say. He has a bit more of an aggressive option here in this center mill. He can expand to this right one. If he wants to get cheeky with it, he can expand to this far left. And then Kolaru, he has the 2 mills that are up top here, which will give him a lot of like expandable territory to put stuff behind. And then I guess this one here as well. It's the center one. Otherwise though, I'd say it's fairly even. Really the only major thing being that Enamel has a little bit of a high ground advantage to expand later on. Ugh. Still tired. And caffeine. Enamel going ahead and tricking his opponent here. A nice, kind of just quiet moment here. Enamel building up his forces quickly. I don't think it's going to work out all too well for him. And he's trying to go for an early push with squirrels. You see his opponent has squirrels of his own and he's just going to fall back. Kolaru though, already expanding into tier 2. And Enamel, he shall respond with more squirrel. Toads maybe? Or are you gonna wait for tier 3? Not camps. Denying his opponent that scout. Definitely knows that something's up, but he just can't quite figure it out yet. Going to build up into more camps, though. Have his response and a couple of snakes. Kolaru definitely having a decisive game plan here. Like at this time, I'm going to build into this, and at this time, I'm going to sell this, build these units. Now we got a sneaky cam coming in, slowly but surely. And he's just kind of stuck on the wall there for a second. Enamel supply blocking himself to a decent extent. Nail is up. We have 6 cams coming in from Kolaru, compared to the 18 squirrels and 2 cams of Enamel. Cams definitely help put it in Kolaru's favor, but I do not know about the choice with Snake. I don't know about the choices with Snake. It looks like he's gonna try and go for it for a poke here. Grab a squirrel. And some units kind of just move around. That's another squirrel toast. And Enamel, just in general, not really able to have an easy time trying to contest this. And Kolaru baiting his opponent into his army of cams and the balloon tower, easily shreds away at everything. And I think Enamel just kind of gave up right there. I do believe the first bits of exhaustion. Yeah. And that is a 3-2. 3-2 for Kolaru. Until here, Kolaru took almost 0 losses the entire game. Only a minor tip around the 2-minute 30-second mark. Very good games from all sides here. Alright then. There is one more game that we're going to stream. There are going to be recordings of Ziggy versus Heartseed. Ziggy coming in from the Kasha agency, and Heartseed coming in from the Boratown militia. Gonna take a momentary break though, get myself something to drink, do some fancy schmancy, I don't know, shenanigans, something like that. No, Foxy said, yeah, a little bit sad too. I am a little bit sad as well. Anyways, like I said, I will be right back. Meantime, you guys, go ahead, get yourself a drink. And I see people enjoy the screen here. But you do arg. It's doing it again. Is it not? I can't tell anymore. It's like it's black out on one screen, but then it works on another. Oh well. Anyways, like I said, we do have Mr. Ziggy versus Heartseed. Mr. Ziggy, like I said earlier, coming in from the Kasha agency, and Heartseed coming in as the defensive representative for the Boortown militia. Why don't we get this started once I tab to the right thing? Jesus. It's messy, isn't it? And we have, I can already tell it's a very open app. And Mr. Ziggy, hashtag Kasha best girl on the bottom. And Heartseed in the top left. Oh, that just made me crack up. I apologize to everyone that's about to hear that. I say about to, the stream's on a minute delay, you're gonna hear it. That was beautiful. Beautiful, Mr. Ziggy. We have Ziggy running Squirrel, Toad, Mole, Cam, Snake, and of course Kasha. We have Heartseed with Skunk, Lizard, Ferret, Uncle Butters, Wire, and Balloon. I'm gonna be cracking out about that for a moment. I hope you understand that, Mr. Ziggy. Scoreboard. Oh, shit. Apologies. We have... Thank you for reminding me about the scoreboard, by the way. And I do apologize for not commenting on this game, but I'm trying to fix this. And here we go! Actually, just in time for some action here. Right in the middle of the map. It looks like Ziggy here going in for an early Squirrel Mole push. Now, my experience, this tends to defeat Lizard Rush, I say, as the lizards absolutely cream Mr. Ziggy's forces. Ooh, a little bit of a rough start there for the Kasha agency. They're going to go ahead, take that cabin, knock it out of the way. That cabin's no longer needed. Looks like Heartseed definitely going hard on the lizards. Ziggy switching up some of these units here for toads, or just adding them in. I'm not entirely certain as to which. I have a drink. Lizards are coming in. Yeah. One toad explodes, but that's a lot of moles trying to chase down a bunch of speedy boys. Glad nothing happened when I changed the scoreboard. I'm going to assume that means something happened and I completely missed it, and I do apologize. Again. I try to be on top of it, I swear. I see here. You know what though? We have Heartseed starting to invest a lot more in the squirrels, going ahead and trying to get this bad boar out. Not badger. Ziggy very clearly seeing this. He understands what's on the way. He's probably going to try to make a move against it. I got a couple of extra moles here. He has toads ready. He has a decent mix of forces here, in my opinion. His opponent's lizard starting to look at coming in here. This wire probably going to be a little bit of a detriment for any reinforcements. And this is whenever the attacks happen. Ooh, having to get out of the way of the freaking wire though. And just brushing it aside. 4 is very much supply blocked. 1 farm goes down. Number of squirrels go down. Number of moles go down. Everything is going down. However, Ziggy is ultimately in the loss for this one. His opponent managing to get enough units to defend that onslaught. He's able to sell now, try and get that boar up. Because now it's about, what, 45 seconds? Ooh, here comes massive amount of squirrels. Go ahead and take out this campfire real quick. There it goes. Screen vibrated somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, Heartseed. You're sneaky. I love it. Never even noticed that happened. I'm going to assume that might have been what happened whenever I was changing the scoreboard. Ooh, I think Ziggy knows now. His opponent definitely has something up. And the boar, he's just going to shred through all this tier 1. He is doing his best, but the boar stands strong and mighty. Ziggy here though, I'm at a disadvantage now because he has 3 farms left. Very soon gonna be 1. And Heartseed has his boar out, and that's more than likely going to turn through things. Oh.